What's up? Thank you. I got her. No pickle today. Right. Hello, everybody. Time for the Worlds game. We're off the normal schedule here. I do have supper though. All right, I got 2 minutes before the start time. Here's my crazy team. It's got us to the top 32, the knockout round. Today is close to do or die, but it's actually a best of 2/3. It's a strange little format. You play 2 games without overtime, and then if it's tied at the end of that, you play a 3rd game with overtime. But there's a weird consequence there of whoever wins this game just needs a draw tomorrow, which is like really strong. So it's kind of best of 1, but you have like a 20% chance of making an upset. We've got our Mighty Blow Heavy Black Orcs up against some regular orcs. Edward Lover's regular orcs. He gets a lot less skills than we do. He's only got 1 Mighty Blow. He only has a 1-player bench too, which is really good for me. A lot of my opponents have 2 or 3-player benches. 1 Mighty Blow, 3 guard, extra block, and 1 tackle.
Promo has arrived.
Hey, Promo.
Hi and good day.
All right, 6 o'clock. I'm hitting the button. He's ready. Thank you very much, Drobo. All right, I'm going to put chat into emote-only mode. Maintain the competitive integrity. I'm going to close the chat too, so I don't get distracted. All order. If I can win 2 rounds here, I make the prize money. Top 8 gets paid. I think it's a few €100 for 5th through 8th. I think it's €1,500 for 1st. A decent prize to get. You have so much more team value thanks to the tiering. Nice, we get to have first smashing. Or Mighty Blow's not at its most effective against this guy, but against this team. But we do have the dirty player and the grab foul. And he's got 3 linos. But I think we probably do. We probably do want to get a foul. I see those emotes. Bounce around on the screen. Italius, good to see you. Do I want to vomit first? I don't think so. Getting the troll 1v1ing here might be good for me. Oh, I need the troll for the blitz, don't I? So troll to here and then blitz here. Okay. So this setup works for that. Uh-oh. He got a blitz. We're beefy. I'm not worried about him basing me and not getting hits, at least. But he can just move 4 guys. We can get a Mighty Blow hit on the wing. That's what he's going to try. I'm just going to leave the Mighty Blow guy vulnerable, almost certainly. And it'll give me a hit onto this powerful guy. A hit and likely a foul. We might end up happy that he got the blitz here. As long as I tank this hit. Tanked it! I get to hit both of those guard guys. Whack, whack. Whack. Whack, stand, whack. That's no blitz. Not too worried about the ball. A little worried about the ball. I am a little worried about the ball. I could blitz with this. I kind of want to get him on his feet, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, so... I could also blitz with the troll. Because I get to hit his target anyway. Let's do that. Let's try not to burn too much clock. Oh, we get a raid. Lombard, thank you for the raid. You want to hit that with a gobbo? I think I do. Bonk gives me more foul. This guy hits and follows up. Nice, we got one. We can foul from there. I don't mind getting dirty player in there. Oh, that's scary fails. That's pretty big. Oh, I followed up and abandoned him. Shoot. just want to do this blitz. I think I grabbed the ball first. She's smashy. Too easy to get hit if I go forward there. 3 assist stomp. Nice, got him. Not caught. Big turn. Glad to get that blitz. Oh, we had a sub. J 61 months. Drobo, you were 57 months. Thank you both so much. Huge. The apothecary failing and then getting a second one. Both guard biggins. I was telling Mrs. Page earlier, I'm not feeling great today. I'm gonna need to get lucky to win. I have gotten lucky. I did burn 30 seconds, no, 90 seconds of my bank. It was double removal, but now there's a mark on the ball about to happen. Oh, he went in a place where I can actually blitz with the block guy. We could go 3-die that. Retry with the ball carrier is not the worst either. Triple pow! We fine here. If I follow up, I get one more assist on the foul. But we're slightly vulnerable to like this guy stalling and then him coming through. Or if I stay here, I don't think we're vulnerable to that. No, he only gets to here. I think I'll hold back. So many pows. Stay right where we are. I could have gone over here to keep that assist from coming in, but I didn't want to give him an easy blitz onto this guy. Wishbowl. Even blitz with that guy anyway. I'm glad I didn't give him a gobbo. That block skill's a pretty good skill. Dodge. Blitzing here. I'm looking at this guy. Just because I don't need an assist. Not a very good target to go after, though. Doing this, though, we do get a nice chain. I can chain this big into here. Ooh, little leg spike. And that'll get us 1v1ing his guard. Just a push. Escort. Piece the turn-ins here. It didn't, so we do get to regroup everyone up there. Right, and another removal. Big. In here. KO the Mighty Blow. She broke her team's hot dog. Right up. Coach gets hot dog, I get a chicken. Rushes down, my gobbo gets a KO. Gets to dodge and mark the ball. I was afraid of this being based, but I should have just been over here. One die. Especially with that guy going there. Yanked it. Clobbered by the one dice. Apothecary that. He's going to be useful this drive still for sure. And it saves us the chance of him just not waking up. blitz that guard. Crawler. We both had block. Crawler. A little dangerous to bring him back here. Oh, I can bring him over here. A little dangerous to bring him back here. counting on the dirty player here. Do need him. Guy's fine right where he is. Just push. I'm coming there. Yeah, I can't go help the foul. I have to keep this guy blocking that hit into that. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, we gotta leave that guy. Oh no, he didn't break armor. Shoot. Argue failed. But big bag of money works. Time is money, friend. Well, this is bad. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. I missed by 2. So if I blitz this guy instead of the guard, and I brought that one in, it would have broken armor. Oh, pow, reroll. Yes, pow. Here comes the bloodlust punish. We tanked it though. We pick up on the blodge again. Four minutes on my time bank, but there's no overtime. This game can end in a tie. Hey, he's an elite. Keeps getting me with the one dies. What is he doing with this guy that he wanted that one die? Probably have to move him over, escort there. Trying to tag the dirty player. Stop the onslaught. We can blitz that and free him. Tag there. That's... Things could definitely go south. I think the troll's on his own, fortunately. I guess I could bring that guy over, get the troll up. And then this can punch here, and then he can blitz there. And then we can hit here. And we can get the ball back. I love that. There's no way to get a blitz onto him. Would be the way to make things safer. I think I just have to risk this. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for me. I got one more movement. I guess I want to be covering this guy, though. Have the ball, like, here. Here? I guess I should have stayed there. Three 1-9s in a row from this one. Try this again. Oh, ducks again? Pair of twos again. Okay, well, now we're in trouble. Oh, this is stun at least. Oh, thank God. The twos was the injury roll. He has the dodge hit though. 3+2+. Not getting caught. We were gonna do the dodge ourselves and just stand here. And the ball would have been safe. He's got one reroll left. I still have 3. Finds the POW. But not on the ball carrier. We're down 3 goblins. 3 removals apiece now. My only goblin left is the blodge one. The best one. Luckily, he's down enough on players. I should still have this guy free to do a blitz. Unless he gets me like a red here. Hopefully we can get Mighty Blow to get us a removal or 2. Ah, Rick Reckless, thank you for the raid. We have emote only chat on. Or playoff, Worlds even, Worlds Integrity. We're in game 1 of the best of 3 here against Edward Lover. In the round of 32. Best of 3. We play 2 games without overtime that can be draws. And if it's still tied, you play a 3rd game with overtime. We got off to a good start, getting some nice removals. Both his guard Black Orcs and his Mighty Blow guy KO'd. But I've been caught fouling 2 turns in a row here, and my ball is in peril. It was on the ground. We picked it back up, luckily. And he's worked on the goblins. I only have 1 gobbo left. The best gobbo. The ball gobbo. Arby, thank you for making it prime time. Much appreciated. All right, blitz here, and we can head up over here. Our troll's out of the game, so it's kind of a 4th removal for him unless I can get the 4+. I did not get the 4+. Okay, so we'll blitz here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get back and stand there. That one can go up here for that hit. Ball should be able to tuck in here. Somehow, some way. More subs. Thank you, Why Not Dr. Z? Eight. Want to be there, maybe, even? I think I do. Taking more dudes. I don't think I can go tag there. I think I need this guy, like, in this area so that that lino can't dodge after the ball. We need that guy there, ball here, that guy there. That'll be fine. Leaving more of his guys loose than I'm thrilled with, but... One and 9 here would be great. 1 and 9. Reroll. Got the push. Frick. Yeah, that was kind of bad. Keep all those 3 tied up on this one. Didn't make it to scoring range. Star armor by 1. We might have to potato. Or sideline cage. He went too far over. I can maybe do some go for it's and outpace this guy. You can only get to here. This one is a problem. You could blitz that one. Dodge, go for it to get this hit and free that lino. Cover the mid here. He does not cover the mid. He didn't see what I saw. Let's surf that guy. Turn 7 is not the turn for surfing. I'm helping. He's in range to throw teammate if the turn ends early here. That's a problem. That guy can catch me now. I could do 2 go for it and stand next to him. That makes him 4+. I could also do a whole different. I think I have to do the 2 go for it. Free movement. No, that guy's a problem one too. I have to go up. The problem with this is it's going to make me have to dodge too. Once that guy takes me. If I could have stayed farther back, whoever bases could have got blitzed by the troll, but that wasn't going to be an option. Missed by 1. Lots of misses by 1. Goes for the 4+. Gets the 4+, but fails the next one without any more rerolls. Whew. Okay, still have 2 rerolls, so we can go for murder. Yeah, especially with block. We could also just go for a vomit. Do a vomit. We could 3-die that guy, maybe. Vomit never ends the turn, so safe to do on turn 8. 3. Risk the 1 in 27, I guess. Mash a lino. Jam it in. I don't know if I have any KOs. His Mighty Blow is KO'd. Let's get back-to-back KO rolls. Oh, I forgot to kill the animations for the playoff game. Let's do that now. Oh, I already had it on turned off. Okay. I already had it on off. You got the KO back right away. I did not get mine back. And he had a bench too, so Envy 8. We started with a roar. 3 removals on this by the second turn. We did not continue with the trend. Pitch invasion. Nice. That's so good for me. Got a touchback out of it. He just doesn't get armor rolls on those guys now. Let me 3-die this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My audio is still coming through my speaker. Unplugging and plugging my headphones back in fixed it. Where'd my guy go? KO'd, rough. It'd be 7. Nine v7. Argument failed. Okay. Stun on the foul and ejected is really good. Well, it's going to be hard for us to lose. It might be hard for us to win, too, though. Down so many players. I got the Goblin back, but not the Biggin that just got KO'd. We'll take it. Which guard does he have left? Just one? I'm wondering if I should spread the line of scrimmage out. He's strong enough. Just fall back so we don't get quick snapped. He could reach here with Go For It's coming all the way around. Nine of them, 8 of us. I don't like those numbers. These only get 2 4 strength guys. If we can get some nice 1v1s, Biggins against blitzers. Some strength advantaged one-on-ones. We can negate his player advantage. Take the first one. Push on the second one. It's there. Can't quite reach the ball. He bobbles it forward, I could. And block's a good skill. I could use a block blitz against this Biggin, which would make standing up in this line much better for me. Standing up in this line isn't the worst. It is a 1 die. But I don't really want to risk the 1 in 9. I don't think. Maybe I do want to risk the 1 in 9. Because that would let me shift these 2 over here. Make it a little harder for him to make a cage. Keep him from gaining territory. Let's see if this guy stands, because that does change things. Yeah, so we could do that blitz, or we could just stand, move him in as well. And then these two could go like here and here. With goblin support. We'll let him blitz the goblin though. I don't think I can afford to base here. Maybe I just go here and here. Let's do it this way here. Here. This should drive him back middle, I think. Stun the guard, nice. He can get two over here and get this hit. I could have put the goblin here, but then he would have got tackled. So I think that would have been a good idea. This only gives him a 1 die anyway. It didn't open up a full chain. He doesn't really have a good blitz, just 3 strength guys. Enough assists. Plus he has to babysit a ball. He could run the ball backward though, if there was a hit. The path to victory here is paved with orc blood. If I can even numbers up, keep my goblins alive, the goblins can attack when he has to break forward eventually. When his 1 die's failing is quite a key. We'll be playing game 2 of this set tomorrow at the same time. And then game 3 the day after, if it's needed. 1 die, burn a reroll? Turning a skull to a POW? Tanked it, though. He left me only 1 hit. Basing. But he spent a reroll on the 1 dice, so... Mission accomplished, kind of. Getting this guy to there with a go for it. Intriguing. This blitz kind of sucks. Double go for it, go after his mighty blow. I guess we just do this blitz. I can put this guy here and that guy here for negating the assist. This guy here. That big one's going to be loose. I think I'm okay with that. I guess I could put this guy fighting that big one. Could leave him supporting the troll. Flying banner. Expose him here. Oh, that's guard. There's no point in double basing the guard. If I go there, we get hit by that. Now we can just blitz here and free the tackler. Maybe I needed to be a little more brave with my goblin. This is the blitz he goes for, just a push again though. He's gotten a lot of pushes. One dicer. Maybe going better for him than his 2 dice. The other push. Handoff and breakaway, okay. Animosity demands a reroll. Snakes the animosity! He just based his ball! This is as bad as my fouls leaving my ball carrier vulnerable. Huge! He just based his ball! And skulls! 4 ones in a row. Eats them. Okay. What's the turn order here? This one seems pretty important. My block guy is loose. Does Gobbo ever free one of these to go get the hit? Does this chain push ever happen? To get the blitz retry, I mean. 2, 3, 4? That goblin here, that goblin hit. That we get the troll loose to go. Which means this guy's not going to just random value blitz, I think. We're going to do that hit and that hit. Guess we safety Blork. We just go for the ball. A lot has to go right for this part to work. A team reroll. Just a push. Out here. Reroll found it. Bravely follow up. He 3 dies this combo. But he's in peril. Rolls on the move with a big 6. There's the POW. I don't want to keep it at bounds, but I don't think I can I don't think I can risk that guy recovering. KO bounces to the troll. All right, we got 2 tackle zones on it. 57 seconds left in my bank. His ball's on the ground, and I am up a touchdown. If nobody picks the ball up again, we do win. We have 5 turns to recover. Very happy with that follow-up. Chain push to get him free. Not sure how much good getting that guy free does, but... guess he could 1-die. Tackle zone pickup. Red die. Or no, go for it. It was the black orc. Double rush 1-die jiggle. Into the open. Okay. Crap. They'll pick up final reroll. Does get him the ball. He is out of rerolls, though. I bring the safety back, so he kind of has to drive the wrong direction. Oh, I'm starting to lose the brawl. Too late for me to be excited about this serve. This blitz would get that tagged and give me that hit to mark the ball. That blitz never happens, though. Guard is protecting. Double troll go for it to tag. We could get this goblin to here pretty easy. But we can get him to here without any go for it. My blitz. Maybe that was the blitz. Shoot. Maybe this is just the blitz. Just try to take control of the midfield. With that blitz, it's pretty easy to get that guy here. We did get a KO. That's big. Put this guy directly on the ball. I'd rather get that guy on the ball. Here. Armor break there. Balls from the troll. Leaving a hit on the goblin. At least we didn't free that guy. He has a different buddy. It's done. One die skull. Huge. We're on the ball. He also only has 3 turns to score. The clock is ticking. Ticking and talking. Grab lets us bring him back for the retry. He did get the POW. Not a great scatter for the goblin recovery. Still possible. Big stun. Shh. Grab, kicking butt. Never mind. Mighty blow, kicking butt. Never mind. Large dice, kicking butt. Carefuling. Let's go for it. Has to be correct. Well, dodge with this guy, actually. Maybe we need to go this way. Second go for it failed. Reroll fixed it. He does have a dodge hit, but it's not with tackle being over here. Bonk. Bludge ball man. Now he's running out of time. We might win even if they roll all ones from here. Let's not challenge that though. Let's actually escape. Let not test that theory. Oh, Troll's done for the game, I think. This guy blitz there. One reroll still. Blockman blitzes. Blockman pows. Let's jam it in. I don't know if I needed to jam it in, but my intuition seems to think he's not going to score twice. Whew. All right, up 2-0, 2 turns left. I don't want to count my victories before they hatch. Both KOs back. I got mine back too. So 9v8. They need to one turn me? This is so big, too. This means tomorrow, all I need is a draw. Last year's World Championships, I got screwed by playing against an opponent that just needed a draw. The last round of the group phase, I needed a win and they needed a draw. The game ended in a draw. Oh, he just ended turn. VTalk did make a post, you're not allowed to concede, but I suppose you're allowed to hit end turn. I will smash it out here. Make sure we make the admins happy. I don't know what the purpose of the no concede rule is, but it is an esport. There are some sports where you're allowed to concede. Curling being my favorite example. Curling is a game with a lot of inevitability. Or like, you can lock it up. We did get a couple more smashes. Putting on a better show this way. But I would say NFL is a better example of a sport trying to be emulated here. And certainly in the NFL, you can't concede, but they will just take a knee. Also, we have to play them again tomorrow, so we could go for some moral damage. Morale damage. Okay, so yeah, I think there is a little bit of a flaw with the VTalk best of 3, in that the winner of game 1 is it incredibly advantaged. Only needing a draw tomorrow is pretty sweet. Where if it was a true best of 3, then if it was a draw tomorrow, you'd play the 3rd game, right? And then the whole match could be a tie. Which I guess you can't let the match be a tie either. Check out some stats. How about blocks first? We did outblock them 57 to 37. Their blitz breaking their formation and giving me good targets. I think that blitz was actually good for me. Let's turn emote only mode off here. Let me know what I did wrong. Chat is back. GG. Thanks, Denalius. Thanks to watch. Glad you enjoyed it. 11 of victory. Oh, Zanelli, I missed your hot dog redemption. I hot dogged him once during the game. First. The post game first. 11 of victory. Looked like a wild one? Yeah, call the storm. Yep. We got off to a really big advantage, and then I kind of squandered it using the ball carrier to assist fouls. But I got lucky. He failed some critical stuff. Like, removing 2 of the guard Black Orcs, or Biggins, on turn 1 was insanely good. Yeah, the quad 1 turn was rough for him. Pair 1's on the animosity, leaving his ball absolutely screwed, and then he rolled skulls. You are allowed to forfeit in the NFL, but it's never happened. It actually came close in COVID, though. Yeah. So you don't even start the game. If you can't travel or something like that. The base into animosity was like, that might be highlight of the playoffs. There's somebody who hasn't really watched very many of the other games. Oh, I got a message from Ed there, I think. GG, sir. Oh, he said he was thinking of going for the win on the animosity handoff. Yep, so we've been playing the second game tomorrow, same time. So that game took about an hour, so it'll be on the hour an hour earlier, 23 hours from now. Do your time zone conversions. Whew. Yeah, I took some risks trying to get more removals with the aggressive fouls. And I kind of got punished. but we got away with it. The ball hit the ground, but we managed to be the one to recover it. And it ended up getting caught 2 turns in a row. But it led to a good game instead of just a snowball. 1 go for it failed each. Reroll fixed both, I think. Fixed mine for sure. Really stupid. A little bit bad for me, but I did multiple 4+ versions. 2. I think just 2. Pickups, we failed once. Dodges, I only did 3. Did fail 1. He did 9, failing 3. So the correct amount. Bribe worked. Armor 33% to 27%. That seems probably about correct. Actually, maybe a little high on both sides. I did a lot of fouling to boost mine up. The animosity double fail. That was rough. What was his dice color here? Evian pushes and pows. Very light on stumbles, but I guess you merge them? No, I have gobos. Gobos didn't get hit a lot, but one of those stumbles might have been on a gobbo. How about us? We were 24 pushes. Heavy on both downs. Like, that's bad. That's bad for the team. Very light on block. Heavy on both downs, but light on skulls, because I can merge these. He didn't have any dodge. We had 37. Divided by 2, so 18? 18, 24, 28. So, yeah, I guess I was lowest on skulls, but then pows was my next lowest. But this screen is so weird, though, right? Because it's like... It really needs to be like you're rolling 2 dice. If I roll a push and a skull, the skull's not relevant. It should not even be counted here. So this summary should be saying, like, what did you click on? Or even broken down by the different number of dice rolled would probably be better, because he rolled a lot of 1 dice. So if you had a different section for 3 die hits, 2 die hits, 1 die hits, and then the negative versions. And it just shows the result that was clicked. That might be better. What was the score? 2-0. We ended up stealing his ball after the basing incident. He did recover after the basing incident, but he recovered in a unsecure way. Thanks, Chaos Welly. So tomorrow we do the rematch. A draw is a win for me, which is huge. And sorry, I lost my train of thought because I started thinking about the strategy for tomorrow. But what my original sentence was going to be, we just need to draw tomorrow, and then if I win 1 more round, we actually make the money. Top 8 will be in the broadcast, which is pretty sweet. They're doing like an esports broadcast with people at a desk. Actually, Tree, Andy Davo, and Jimmy Fantastic are all getting flown to Paris to do the broadcast. Strategy with my team is punch things. Yep, 100%. Also, like the build I picked. Some people look at it and be like, "Oh, you're just having fun," but this is honestly, I think, my best chance. Because A, I did it last year, so like I kind of already know the strategy, so I'm familiar with it, which is kind of important. Building your team or your deck in it, like I come from a Magic the Gathering background, playing on that Pro Tour, so like knowing your deck actually does have value. And where I'm kind of fatigued and I'm really busy with real life stuff, I didn't really have the time to put in, like, figuring out how to NAF style Amazons. And that's the other part. Like, I don't play this format, and this is the format that most Blood Bowl players play the most. It's like, I'm not that familiar with low skill count Blood Bowl. So playing my Black Orc team here with Mighty Blow and all the Black Orcs, I'm hopefully taking those people out of their comfort zone with the particular flaw of people base Mighty Blow too much. It happens on the ladder all the time. And my theory is, like, I will get to play against human-ish opponents who will give me 4 hits a turn. And, like, I just need to get a little bit lucky on the removal dice, and then I can beat them. So, like, I'm going into their house where they're better. And the open field positioning and, like, caging with this low skills is not my forte. So I'm taking the game out of their forte, too. Even though I almost certainly... my team is worse. If you gave my team to Andy Davo, like, that would be a mistake for Andy Davo. But that doesn't mean it's a mistake for me. And honestly, like, also just playing the team that can spike wins against better players. With lucky stringer removals is kind of also the plan. But like, people just base me a lot. Like, even in this game, I mean, we're against orcs, so basing is certainly expected, but we have 57 attacks, 57 blocks. Now, in this match, I don't think he could have played very much differently. We forced him to roll a lot of 1-die hits, too. Thanks to those early removals on half of his 4 strength guys. And he doesn't have a troll. But yeah, I think this team is actually trying. This is trying hard. And it's been paying off. People just base me like crazy. Like, I beat the OWA team to get out of the group stage. And I think that was the game where I actually got, like, 8 removals. Oh, you played this team in the arena last season when they actually got 2 stars, yeah. Or 1-star player. Yeah, they were tiered down with the stunties Black Orcs that season. And the tiering changed since last Worlds. This team is a lot better than the team I played in the last Worlds. It's like 2 more secondary skills and a stack. Like, it's a lot better. This block guy I could blitz with is actually really good. Which wasn't in my first build. My first take, I had block on the troll, guard on one of the Black Orcs. And I quickly realized, like, I need a guy to blitz with. Like, I'm not blitzing with the block troll. So troll picked up the guard, and the block went onto one of these guys. It is way better. So it paid to practice a little bit. And I think that actually also let me... because that's not a secondary, it also let me do Dirty Player instead of Sneaky Git, which is a lot better when you have a bribe rostered. Which is also not to be underestimated. Like, this 50k bribe is super valuable. My no bench has got a lot of attention too. But I took a 4-3 roll instead of a bench, just because we're gonna roll so many 1 and 9s. And honestly, the plan is to murder them a bunch and get ahead. So even if they have like a 1 or 2 player bench, we can still hopefully have an advantage like we saw in that game. Well, at halftime I was actually down, what was it, 9-8? But we quickly turned that around. And being down 1 player, like, your bench is a goblin. Like, who wants a goblin? Like, big whoop. Not losing these guys is what matters, and that's what happened this game. We had one of them KO'd. I don't know how often I've needed the 4 rerolls, though. Would be a fair criticism. Yeah, the extra goblin would matter if we felt like we were often losing all of the goblins. And from playing a lot of lizards, like I remember when I was new, my brother pointed out, like, people try to kill all the skinks and it almost never happens. Like, and lizards was his like second most played team, probably third favorite team. So he had a lot of experience on lizards, and yeah. People dream about killing all your skinks. They don't. Goblins are even harder because they have thick skull. They're even harder to actually get them all removed. And yeah, the Blodge guy was the last man standing there for a little bit until the other one came back for his KO. So I think the reroll and the bribe are both better than a bench. The bribe certainly. Second bribe might even be better than the reroll, but then you don't always even go through your first bribe. Actually, second bribe might be better than the reroll. If I was going to remake the team. Now that I think about it, I do run out of steam with the bribes, and I think they changed it so you can double bribe. I think they got FAQ'd. So if this guy gets caught and the bribe fails, you just give the other bag of gold. You keep your dirty player. But I was really worried of the 1 in 9s, and I might be getting my vision a little clouded because we have gotten really lucky avoiding the 1 in 9s in the last 2 games. Where I can remember earlier rounds where I was getting draws. My path through the group stage was draw, win. And those first 2 draws, there were a lot of 1 in 9s. I think I did run out of rerolls. That was fun, though. We'll be back tomorrow in 22 and a half hours. Game 2, where we just need a draw. Oh, and that, yeah, when I lost my train of thought there. So just needing a draw, what does that mean for deciding to receive or kick? So if I kick him the ball and make him go first, and he just stalls, all I have to do is stall and score in the game and get the draw. But like, if I receive and successfully stall and score on turn 8, then he knows on his drive he has to score quick because he needs the win. So I think we want him to do his drive first. Was there ever a game where I didn't get any removals? I don't think so. No, all this Mighty Blow and, more importantly, the dirty player. And like grab lets you get really good fouls. Grab also is just like a really good skill. I wouldn't be surprised if I played a lot of Black Orcs. Like if you mained Black Orcs, you would be a lot better than I am at Black Orcs right now. Because the grab spam is something that you don't really have an intuition for if you just play random teams all the time. But you can do some crazy stuff with grab. I remember last Worlds, I did a grab hit to move an elf into a chain push to then push another one of my Black Orcs against the ball carrier. And if I remember right, it didn't work. The 2-9 on the ball didn't actually win that game for me. Ooh. So yeah, I think we want to kick him the ball. Because that really puts the pressure on for him to just score early. Without really knowing if my drive was successful or not. Because if I go first and he steals my ball, then it's just like a normal game. But to take advantage of me only needing a draw, I do think I want him to go first. Because then I win in a double 8-turn touchdown. Like the most likely outcome is a 1-1 tie, where we each just do our thing. But there's so much value in those first line hits for my team. I'm overthinking it. Punching first is good. Yeah, there's just so much value in those first punches. And it does mean that, like, if I successfully do my 8-turn touchdown, he still is back against the wall. He has to try to do, like, a 3 or 4-turn touchdown. And then I just need to protect the ball, right? Like, I don't even need to score afterwards. Yeah, I should definitely just take the initial punches. You're right. You're right, Chaos Welly. I'm just overthinking it. So he really wins tomorrow by stealing my ball. Whether that's on turn 1 or turn 9, like, he needs to steal my ball. Or I guess if he scores quick, then he can steal the short drive ball as well. I think if I have 7 Mighty Blow, I always want to punch first. Yeah, you're probably right. The line hits will tend to get 2 removals. But the fouling is better if I don't have to babysit the ball. Like, kicking the ball to my opponent and then being able to just focus on removals is pretty good too. But ultimately, I think it means we don't really care who wins the coin toss. But it is probably slightly better to take the punches. Guaranteeing my full team on defense is something too, but I don't really need to stop him though, right? I need to stop him from stealing my ball. Yeah, if they receive and actually get a good line of scrimmage, I'm screwed. Like, I don't have a bench. If they remove a Black Orc on the line of scrimmage hits, we're actually kind of in trouble. Yeah, I almost need the full team on offense more because we just need the draw. But I think I am kind of overthinking it. Now, well, I've thought it through, so it's not really overthinking it. We did go through the initial idea of maybe it's right to kick to him, but I think that hunch was wrong. I think we just want the punches. But yeah, I think the thinking it through though, it's like if I lose the coin toss, I don't even really care. We could work pretty good with either version. All right, I'm gonna wrap her up. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the Worlds game. We'll be back tomorrow. Same bat time. Same goblin time. Same goblin channel. Hey, Corbex. You've shown up just as we're wrapping up. Roll the credits. Thank you for all the subs, everybody. I appreciate all the primes and tier 1s. Looking forward to playing again tomorrow.